I'm gonna start by cooking my chicken. Just place that right smack dab in the center.
Guys, do you know what time it is? I think you do. It's time for our weekly Cooking with Jack video, the most highly anticipated event since Christmas. Now today, we're in for quite a treat. We're going back to our Jack roots and we're going to be watching him make a recipe that I'm quite certain would get you arrested in certain countries. Which is kinda sad, you know, because our last few videos we've watched of him, it seemed like Jack was kind of on an upward slope, getting a little bit better here and there, stepping back from the recipes that would kill you, but today that's all gonna come crashing down with chicken polenta. Now it always makes me nervous when Jack is around white meat. It's like a serial killer and their desire to return to the crime scene. He just can't help but make it raw. And I mean, it's not even a spoiler at this point, it's just expected, but I think this is the worst chicken we have ever seen Jack cook. Words cannot describe this monstrosity, so I'm just gonna show you. Please subscribe.
Not a lot of ingredients, so I'm gonna start by cooking my chicken. I'm going to put some Italian herbs. I'm gonna do a little rosemary, a little thyme, a little oregano, maybe some basil. And then I'm going to bake that, maybe some salt and pepper.
Alright, right from the get-go, we're already off to a horrible start. Now you might be thinking, August, he hasn't really said anything wrong yet. Well, he told us he's gonna cook the chicken, and my friends, that is a lie. Jack, I expected better from you.
Alright, let's get this chicken in the oven, because that's gotta be fully cooked before I make the polenta. We're gonna do some rosemary, salt, black pepper, a little oregano, a little basil. And you're asking why am I putting all the greens on? Is because it's Italian polenta, Italian seasonings.
Was anybody really asking that, Jack? Are you that against eating a vegetable that dried greens like basil in a seasoning container worry you? I don't think your audience is questioning this. I also like how there's just absolutely no attention paid to the other side, no oil or anything, just put some dry seasoning on, don't touch the chicken, hope for the best.
That's kind of the gist. And a little thyme. I always have time for time.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you, I'm talking to you. Please go subscribe to my second channel. Okay, just go do it. Don't ask any questions. All right, thank you.
All right, let's get this in the oven, and then we'll get started on the polenta.
Alright, so this should probably be considered one of the 7 wonders of the world. I mean, like Stonehenge, I'm pretty sure we've figured that out at this point, so I think it's time for a new contender. From my cooking knowledge, $3.50 for an hour should be enough to cook chicken in most cases, if not at least get it close. And what we're gonna see shortly is, that did not happen. There needs to be scientists investigating this anomaly. Now, this segment of the video is all of the polenta. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've never made polenta, nor do I think I've ever actually had it. So I don't really know what to look for in a fine polenta, but the comments seem to think that he made it wrong, which I'm inclined to believe. If there's any, you know, seasoned Italian chefs out there, you can watch this very quick version of him making the polenta, and you can let me know what you think.
Always use your mitt. You're gonna have a tendency to want to grab the handle with your hand. Do not take your hand out of the mitt this whole process, okay? Okay, here we go.
At first glance, I thought that this was just a giant bowl of sea salt. I was really convinced that Jack had just fully lost his mind. Thankfully, it's just cheese, but, you know, I think it's kind of a scary thing that I wouldn't be surprised if it was salt.
Just do the best I can to serve a big glop of this right in the middle. Get your herb chicken.
All right, guys. I mean, what do I even say about this? That chicken looks like it got more raw in the oven. Like there was some sort of necromancer in the oven trying to reanimate this chicken. That is a color I don't think I've ever seen chicken. I mean, did Jack evolve from some different kind of human species? Because my primal instincts are telling me to stay as far away from that chicken as possible. How does Jack not notice this?
Just place that right smack dab in the center. And there you go. This is Italian herb chicken over polenta?
No, Jack. This is a final meal. This is the last thing somebody is gonna see. I don't know what happened to this chicken in that oven. I don't think the world will ever know. But something not known to man is residing in that oven, probably from years of Jack's cooking. Just an amalgamation of evil is residing in that oven. I mean, seriously, what happened here?
Buttery, cheesy, garlicky, oniony polenta. Okay, so my honey's home today, so she's gonna try this for lunch. But for right now, let me just try the polenta by itself first.
Wait, what? Jack, you're gonna feed this to your wife? Jack, I'm not a lawyer, so don't take this as legal advice, but I'm pretty sure that's attempted murder.
Because that's mainly what we taught. It's like wow, it's totally solidifying. Look. It's like a really thick pudding.
Okay, once again, never made polenta, so I could be wrong, but I feel like something made in this manner should not be like pudding. Maybe like some dense mashed potatoes or some grits. Don't think it should be like a pudding cup.
That looks good. It tastes amazing. All right, so let's try it now with a piece of chicken. All right, here we go. Chicken with polenta on top. And it's burning hot. Burning hot. Oh my goodness. I gotta go.
Yeah, Jack, I would agree. You probably would have to go after this. Like I said, this is a final meal. If you're not having to go from your body shutting down from eating this dish, then you're probably gonna have to go from the liquid feces trying to escape your body. I mean, the fact that you are still alive, Jack, is honestly nothing short of a miracle. You gotta consider that we only see him when he cooks on YouTube. Anybody who's cooking like this for the camera is gonna cook like this in their private life. I would guess that at least every other time that Jack eats chicken, it's raw. Maybe he's just built up some sort of tolerance for it. Man's a superhuman.
And you can't see me wolf this down. That was easy. Kitchen's not even a mess. I'm ready to chow down with my wife. It's gonna be awesome. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care. More international dishes coming.
Jack, buddy, I really don't think this counts as an international dish. Usually that requires making it in the way that the country makes it. I mean, you can't just put Italian seasoning on chicken and call it Italian. Well, guys, I think we've peaked. I really don't think that there will ever be a worse Cooking with the Jack video than we just watched. We've made it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.